practice in this stuff, so thank you very much. So now I'd like to introduce our general evaluator. This is a person who evaluates the meeting as a whole. So please welcome Laura.
Thank you, Gary. So I evaluate everyone who hasn't been evaluated already. We love evaluations here. It's great. So I thought it was a fantastic meeting. Everybody had a chance to speak, and that's exactly why we're here. One of our members, George, says, this is our lab. This is where we can come up and practice and experiment. And I thought everyone did a really great job of just getting up here and going for it. And it was a really encouraging atmosphere. Loved all the clapping. Thank you, Barry, for leading the clapping a lot of the time. So really, really great. So now I'm just going to go through many of the roles that have been evaluated yet. So Raj is our Sergeant at Arms. I thought he did a great job starting the meeting, bringing up the energy, pulling in the jokes, makes everyone laugh and relax. And also he did the exact same thing in the second half. Again, making a joke and getting everyone welcomed and relaxed. Barry, as our chairperson, did a great job welcoming the guests and a great theme for today, beach. It's summertime and I love the beach. I thought he did a really good job communicating with the timer, explaining, okay, he knew that Eric was new, this is what needs to happen, this is the time, we need 1 minute for evaluations. I thought that was very good. And let me see. Yes, so there's always ways that we can improve. So just a couple of nuggets for Barry. I would personally prefer if the announcements were at the very end. As we're thinking of going out of the meeting and what's coming up next, I think the announcements at the end work really well. And you picked a great theme, the beach. I would have really liked to see it sort of very weaved it in to the meeting a little bit more. Either with your introduction in the second half or something. It's up to the chairperson how to do that, but I would have liked to see that a bit. But other than that, I think he did a really great job. Good transitions between each of the speakers as well. It's encouraging. Eric, saw a green sign. Thank you for that. Great first time being a timer. Timing is super important. Often you're standing up here and you have no idea how long you've been speaking for. So it's a very important role. Just a suggestion for you. Next time when you're doing a report or you're explaining, why don't you come up to the front of the stage and explain it. It makes it much more professional. So just for next time. But I do suggest you do it again, maybe next week or even the week after, so you can get into the rhythm and get practicing. Caitlin, as our awe counter, she did a great job, really good explaining what her role was tonight. And also, thank you for ringing the bell. And I also really appreciated that you didn't keep it ringing. You sort of stopped it. I'm not sure how you did that, but I thought that was very good. Because dinging is challenging, but I think it's a really good resource. One little thing for you. When you came up and did your report, I thought it was great, but I would have liked to see just a little bit of words of encouragement at the end. I noticed that she just ended quite abruptly, but if you give us something to end on a positive note, that's what I want to say. And I'm going to have to run through this a little bit. Our speech evaluators, Raj, Jennifer, and Barry, I thought they all did a fantastic job, really giving lots of feedback for the person who did the speech. It's really important to use specific examples so the person that did the speech knows exactly what you're talking about. Of course, you also get written feedback as well, which is perfect. Let me see. I think just a little bit for each of the speech evaluators to have that little sandwich effect. Don't start with the negative. Try and do a positive, and then the person who did the speech might hear sort of negative a little bit more, but it's just really something to work on, right? Everyone has something to work on. My timing is a little bit off today, so that's something I need to work on. I just want to finish up with Dawn as our table topics master. Creative, very inventive, I loved it. Just one little tip for you was actually to give us some tips, to explain what was about to happen a little bit more, and then to call a person up and give them a question. But I thoroughly enjoyed that table topics tonight. And with that, I'm going to pass it back over to Barry. There you go.